Ciao! In this video, we will go over 10 common idioms that Serbian people casually use in everyday conversations. And, fun fact, they all involve body parts. The first idiom is about glava, the head. Pamet u glavu. Pamet u glavu literally means intelligence or smartness, wisdom in the head. But we use it when we want to warn someone. Don't do anything you would regret or don't do something stupid. For example, it's common for parents to use it as a warning for their children. The dialogue can go like this. Ćao mama, idem na žurku, vidimo se kasnije. Ok, lepo se provedi I pamet u glavu. You can also use it in a business context to warn somebody, for example, during negotiations. Pazi kako pregovaraš sa njim. On je opasan igrač. Pamet u glavu. Sledeći idiom. Muva bez glave. This means a flea without a head. But we actually use this idiom when we want to describe someone who does things without thinking, without planning, in a rush. And a similar idiom in English would be to run around like a headless chicken. Here is an example of how to use this idiom in Serbian. Da li znaš da si juče ostavila otključan stan kada si išla na posao? Ti si stvarno kao muva bez glave. Moving on to the eyes, oči. We say gladne oči. Gladne oči, literally, hungry eyes. Before I explain this idiom, I just want to mention something about the noun oči. Oči is the plural of oko. And what's interesting is that oko is neuter gender. However, oči is feminine gender. So this noun changes the gender from singular to plural. And that's why we say gladne oči. So the ending on the adjective is e, which is the typical ending for feminine plural nouns. Now, back to the idiom. What's the meaning of this idiom? We use this when we want to say that we've already had enough food, but we still ate more. I think in English there is the idiom, your eyes are bigger than your stomach. And the example in Serbian where you can use this would go like this. Već sam bila sita, ali sam pojela još jedan sandvič. Samo su mi bile gladne oči. Idiom broj 4. Bez dlake na jeziku. Literally, this means without a hair on the tongue. We use this idiom when we want to say that someone is open, honest, and says whatever is on their mind. This idiom is used with the verbs to be or to not have. Let me give you an example. Marko je vrlo direktan. On je bez dlake na jeziku. So this sentence was with the verb to be. But you can also say Marko nema dlake na jeziku. This example is with the negative form of the verb to have. Idiom broj 5. Stoji ti kao piletu sise. This is one of the funniest idioms and one of my favorites. Literally it means, wait for it, it fits you like the boobs fit a chick. But we use it when we want to say that something looks ugly on someone, that it doesn't fit them. For example, the dialogue can go like this. I can say to my friend, hey vidi, kupila sam juče ovu haljinu. Kako ti se čini? And she can respond, ma daj, vrati je u prodavnicu. Stoji ti kao piletu sise. And before we move on to another idiom, I just want to let you know that on our website we have 2 blog posts covering lots of funny idioms. I will leave the links for them below this video so you can check them out. Idemo dalje. Biti na kraj srca. Literally, this means to be at the end of one's heart. But what's the real meaning of this idiom? We use it when we want to say that someone is too cold, too strict. For example, moj sin igra puno video igrica. So he has a daily limit. When he goes over this limit, I would tell him, za kaznu sutra nema video igrica. But then his grandparents would jump in and they would say, hajde, pusti dete, ne budi na kraj srca. Moving on to arms and legs now. Biti nečija desna ruka. This means, when we translate it word by word, to be someone's right arm. But when do we use this idiom? We use it when we want to describe someone who is very reliable and helpful. Na primjer, moj prijatelj mi puno pomaže u poslu. Ne znam šta bih bez njega. On je moja desna ruka. Dakle, ovo je desna ruka, a ovo je leva ruka. In Serbian language, we also have an idiom about leva ruka. We say, kao da ima dve leve ruke ili kao da ima dve leve to describe a person who is very clumsy, messy, keeps breaking things. Jovan je juče spremao večeru za prijatelje. Dok je spremao večeru, slomio je 4 čaše. Kao da ima dve leve ruke. Ili kao da ima dve leve. Left side obviously has worse reputation than the right side because we have another idiom, but this time with the left leg, which also has a negative meaning. Ustati na levu nogu means to wake up in a bad, grumpy mood that then affects the rest of your day. Danas sam ceo dan nervozna. Ustala sam na levu nogu. I za kraj, još jedan jako smešan idiom. U dupe na vašar. Go to a fair in a butt. We use this idiom when we want to try and avoid answering a very annoying or nosy question. Neko vas pita, gde ćeš na odmor ove godine? And if you don't feel like responding, you can say u dupe na vašar, like none of your business. If you know any other Serbian idioms, please share them with us in the comments below. And also, we would really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe to our channel. Hvala vam puno, vidimo se u sljedećem videu. Ćao!